Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in and welcome to the home of all things FIFA Career Mode. Now, Road to Glory career modes take a lot of persistence and patience, but if you were thinking of starting one, here are some tips to help you along the way. So in basic terms, a Road to Glory career mode means starting in the lower leagues and working your way to the top. So the Road to Glory process does limit your team choice. If you want to start all the way bottom in the 4th tier, you are limited to the EFL League 2. However, if you want to take one step up to the 3rd tier, you can choose teams from England and Germany. And the plan is to play with this team for several seasons, so personally I think it's really important that they have a couple of nice kits. So once you have decided on which team you are taking to glory, it is then time to apply your career mode settings. As you progress in your Road to Glory career mode, it will naturally start to feel less realistic. However, in the early seasons, I think it's important to try and keep a little bit of realism, so I always keep negotiations on strict. For a real challenge, I recommend disabling the financial takeover. However, if you want to make it slightly easier, go for the lowest amount available. An important player in any Road to Glory career mode is the homegrown talent. So firstly, make sure he is playing in his correct position, unlike the one in this example, playing as a right winger 6'3", far better suited to a centre forward or striker. Hopefully your homegrown talent will have a high enough overall to make him first team ready. But with that high overall comes a high potential, meaning your homegrown talent will be on the radar of other teams. So you're then faced with a tough choice of keeping your homegrown talent to become a legend or selling him for a high profit. If you're lucky enough to have any high potential players already at the club you're managing, please keep on top of his contract situation. I suggest negotiating a new contract every season, and that will have a positive impact on dynamic potential. One downside to a Road to Glory career mode is some of your young high potential transfer targets might be unwilling to relocate. But to get around that issue, I suggest searching for transfer targets who have a release clause. That should remove the unwilling to relocate issue. You simply pay the release clause and then agree a contract with the player. You've probably noticed a pattern in my examples, all real face players. I bought 2 of them in on release clauses, Julian Lopez and Felix Nemecha. Personally, I believe that one of the most important factors in a Road to Glory career mode is how you use the Youth Academy. Now, I always recommend getting the best scouts for the budget you have available. In this Road to Glory example, I'm in the Premier League, so I think it's perfectly acceptable to have 5-star scouts. I don't accept any players with a value lower than 500k in the lower leagues. That should give you an overall of around 58. Now, the final tip: from Season 2 onwards, there can be absolute bargains found in the free agent section. And that could be either real face players or former career mode favourites, as shown in the examples on the left, or generated younger players with a decent overall and a high potential, as shown in the examples on the right. So by combining all these simple tips, adding in some persistence and patience, you should be ready to start your very successful Road to Glory journey. I feel like the video has covered the basics, but if you have any further questions, please add them in the comment section and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to tune in next time, but until then, it's FCG out.